Tension in Rivers State as militants issue evacuation. Hello, viewers. This is the third time this week, if I'm not making a mistake, that Rivers State is coming up on our updates. And it is Rivers again. But this time it has to do with the allocation that is to be given to Rivers State. You know, one of our reports yesterday talks about Fubara, and that's Governor Fubara. But today it has to be the group, the militants group, which is the Niger Delta Rescue Movement, that is issuing out some level of threat or evacuation instruction to both the non-indigenes of Rivers State and also to our honorable and our dear president. This is all about the allocation that has been issued, that has been signed for Rivers State, but was withheld because of the said speaker, House Speaker, that is yet to be established, which has to do with no other person but Martin Amewule. The militant group are not taking it lightly at all. They are not finding it funny. They are not taking it lightly. They are not finding it funny they are not taking it easy with the decision that was made, because they have decided to come out because of this, because the allocation has been withheld. They have decided to come out and speak their hearts and also put out their decision. And they are warning the government, they are warning the leaders, the people involved in charge of the allocation, that it has to be released, or else they will take drastic action. And one of the drastic action they have intend to take is to disrupt the oil production of the country. And that if the federal government does not address this political crisis, the political trouble, they are going to disrupt the oil of the country, which is the oil production of Nigeria. But the demand is focused, like I said, on the release of Rivers State federal allocation, which has been brought out, has been put out before now, but was held back based on the instruction of the former governor, Nyesom Wike, to the Supreme Court. And that's through the Supreme Court has held it back, has withheld it for it not to be released. But now the militants group are not joyous at all. They don't have joy. They don't get joy for this matter. But they have put up their threats. They have put out their warnings to both the government and also to the non-indigenes. But they have said that until the governor responds to their to their decision, to their plea, and also to their warnings, they will not take it lightly. That the decision of the government, rather, until the government gives ear to their claims, they will not take it lightly. So the response of the government, the response of our president in this matter, the response of the immediate response of the court in this matter will determine whether there will be peace in the state, that is Rivers State, or peace, or there will be war. I don't really think for this that actually there is nothing that is being settled with crisis. There's no settlement that comes with war. There's no peace settlement that comes through war. There is no way a peace can be ascertained, can remain, can be established in a place through war. I believe there are ways and there are patterns through which things can be settled. And I pray and I believe that by the grace of God, it will be settled amicably. I know that the group in question, which is the NDRM group, they are actually fighting for a just cause, because despite the fact that every politician has his own personal interest. In this case, it's not just about the politicians, it's not just about the governor Fubara who is heading the River State, but it's about the interests of the entire state, because if it gets sour, it's going to affect everything and everyone. Because when the Nigeria's oil production is being put on hold or is being stopped, nothing will move, nothing will go easily. So you see, it affects everybody, including you, my viewers. It affects you. I know a lot is running through your hearts now, but like I said, please keep your comments coming in. Let's know what you think. Let's know what you feel. Let's know your opinion. Let's know your choice, your take on this matter, on this issue. And I believe that with all of this, by the time they are done, by the time, believing God that the government will look into it, the matter will be settled amicably, and their concerns and their claim and their appeal will be put into consideration. The supposed leader of the group read a statement expressing their concerns that the Niger Delta Rescue Movement, they wish to express their deep concern regarding the recent developments and that has been going on in River State, and that all this thing is just to threaten the smooth running of the government of River State, the governance, the affairs of the state, and that the beloved state also under the leadership of the governor will definitely come to a peaceful state after all of this that has been going on. I want to believe that their choice, their decision at the end of this will not bring any form of chaos to the citizens, whether they are indigenes or they are non-indigenes. Please stay tuned with us, so I will give you the beats, the news in full in a short while. Thank you, and God bless you. According to Vanguard News, residents of River State are in fear following a warning from the militant group Niger Delta Rescue Movement, NDRM, which has urged non-indigenes to leave as tensions rise. The group also threatened to disrupt Nigeria oil production if the federal government did not address the political crisis. Their demand focuses on the release of River State federal allocation, which was recently withheld by a Supreme Court ruling. Last Friday, the Supreme Court upheld a decision to suspend River State federal allocation until a legitimate House of Assembly with Martin Amewule as Speaker is established. In response, Amewule gave Governor Siminalayi Fubara a 48-hour ultimatum to present the 2025 state budget to the House. The deadline expired at midnight on Wednesday, escalating this crisis. On Thursday, a viral video showed 8 armed men, reportedly NDRM members, wielding AK-47 rifles and chanting Asana Asana, a common slogan among the Ijaw people of the Niger Delta. A supposed leader of the group read a statement expressing their concerns. We, the Niger Delta Rescue Movement, wish to express our deep concern regarding the recent developments in River State, which threaten the smooth governance of our beloved state under the leadership of Governor Sir Siminalayi Fubara, he declared. The group condemned the ultimatum given to the governor, calling it an attempt to destabilize the state and warning that it could lead to a crisis or even impeachment. We call on President Bola Tinubu to intervene immediately and put a stop to the actions of the minister Nyesom Wike and his associates, whose intent is to drag River State into crisis. The people of River State want stability, progress, and a conducive environment for governance, the group stated. The militants also warned that if the state's federal allocation is not released, they would take drastic action, including disrupting oil production. If the federal allocation due to the River State cannot be released promptly, we will have no choice but to take decisive action, including heating oil production, the group declared. We can't generate money into the federation account without having our share. Our workers deserve their salaries, and our government needs the necessary resources to carry out essential development projects. The group also urged non-indigenes to leave the state for their safety. We urge all non-indigenes in Rivers State to consider their safety and leave the state promptly as the situation may escalate. We cherish the safety of all residents and urge for a peaceful resolution to this crisis. Enough is enough. We stand united for the rest and future of Rivers State. We demand respect from our leaders and focus on the development of our region. With tensions rising, concerned citizens and stakeholders are urging the federal government to intervene and prevent further escalation. The coming days will determine whether peace will be restored or if the crisis will deepen. Please keep your comments, your thoughts, and your views rolling in. Thank you for joining us. Click on the subscribe button, the like, and the share. God bless you.